Hello, my name is Jesus. Hello, my name is Claus Fransen, and I'm a full-time photographer here in Denmark. So, this YouTube channel is gonna be about me building up the business without any proper education within the field of photography. And I'm gonna share most of my numbers, my economy, my status, and my plan. So, just to give you an idea of my background, you can say that it all started in the summer of 2017 because I got my master's degree in food innovation and health, but let's just call it food science. Well, there we go. And then later on in New Year, 2017 to 2018, I got a job at a university. Can you see it all? Good. And that was pretty nice. I actually got a job and I were developing my scientific skills. Now, the fact is that I was never really truly a perfect scholar. I always hated reading, but my love for food and all the friends that I got during my education, well, got me through. So, one thing happens when you get a job, and that is you get substantial amount of money to live for. So, in July 2018, I bought my first camera, which is the Canon M50, which is actually the one you see up here filming this overhead shot. And the thing happened, what happened when I got this camera was I realized something I had forgotten, and that is being creative and how much joy it gives me. And I soon realized that I can actually, take photos all day, edit all night, and I can be happy. And it gave me such satisfaction to create something and share it. So I started posting on Instagram, and I figured, you know what? In no time, I'm gonna have like 1,000 followers. I'm gonna be the next big Instagram sensation in photography. And within these 2 years, I have gathered just about 100 new followers. So it's not going as expected, funny enough. And this brings me on to my next big life-changing decision, because in March 2019, I moved back home to my parents. And the reason wasn't actually because of photography, it was because my job at AU were moving location, and I wasn't really prepared to move with them. I was very tempted, I have to say. Giving up on a steady income was pretty tough, and then during this time, the money was meant to go into an apartment, which brings me on to October 2019. So between March and October, I have been thinking a lot about starting a new education in photography, because you can do that in Denmark, despite me having a master, which is fantastic. I mean, the educational system here in Denmark is so good. It's, yeah. I started looking into what it would mean, and it would be like a 4-year education and a steady income, but not a high income. But education isn't everything, because once you get the work experience, that is all people's gonna care about. It is what you have produced and what you have to show to yourself and your personality. So I did the numbers and calculated how much money I would spend on renting a new place to get this education for those years. I just thought to myself that maybe it's better if I just start my own business. Get the work experience as fast as possible, because I am pretty good at gathering knowledge from YouTube and articles on the interwebs. So that was what I did. So in October 2019, I started my own company. Let's call it business. And then the next big thing happened, because I was still employed at AU, the University of Aarhus here in Denmark, until New Year's. Can we save this? No, I've screwed up. So another thing is I'm terrible at writing, so bear with me. So in 2019 to 2020, my contract ended at AU. And I technically became full-time photographer. So I no longer had my steady income, which were not amazing, but it was actually pretty decent. It allowed me to save enough money to start and kickstart my business, get some great quality camera gear. Right now, for those of you who is camera interested, this is the Canon EOS R with the 35mm RF lens, which is great for street photography. I can't recommend it enough. And then I have the Canon M50 here with the kit lens on, because it's lightweight and I have it overhead in a somewhat janky setup. Plus it allows me to zoom in and out, so it's nice. Anyway, fast forward to today, 2020. My status is, well, still a full-time photographer. I am getting a few jobs in. I've been doing a lot of event coverage for a small organization, which has been great because they paid me, not an awful lot, but they paid me something. And that is a huge clap on my shoulders, and I appreciate it. And I also recently did a wedding at a very favorable price, and that's about it. I still have a collaboration with the people from this organization fighting for sustainable environmental food production here in Denmark, or at least a dialogue about it. So that's nice. It's a steady income, but it's not enough. And the next thing I want to touch upon is money. So this was my whole background, quick and simple. Also, important thing, none of this would have been possible to kickstart if I had to live solely from my photography, because I'm not there yet. So I'm still living with my parents in a small room with my dog Aslan, and I am thankful for it. It allows me to do this crazy, stupid idea I got, this dream. But it wouldn't have been possible without this. I would have to get a second job and have to do this on the side, and the process would have been taking a lot much longer. So keep in mind, our situations are probably not gonna be the same, but I can recommend trying to keep your expenses as small as possible. And despite I spent a lot of money on gear, I actually don't spend a lot of money on anything else. I haven't traveled in a long time. I haven't gone out to restaurants or cafes or drink beers at bars or bought expensive new clothes. So I'm channeling all my money into 1, paying for my car, 2, the camera, 3, at some point give myself some salary so I can get a place to live that is with my parents. So those are the big success criteria for my business. And I wrote some notes. So in the big numbers, I have actually spent 140,000 Danish kroners within this first year. So by October, I have had my company for an entire year, right? And the 140,000 Danish kroners is roughly about 100 and 110 of it have been my private not a supplement into it, but my own money I put into the business, which I expect to get paid back anyway. So that's some money I have spent, and within the first almost entire year I've made, let me see, 40,000 kroners back into my account. But 10 of those thousand are from VAX returns. So here in Denmark we get a 25% VAX on everything we buy, and since I haven't sold that many photos or services, I've got money back from the government from these VAX prices. So the amount of money I actually made from my photography as a service is just about 30,000 Danish kroners. And this leaves me at a pretty big loss on the first year, and there's still anyway. So just to wrap this money thing up, my goal is to make 60,000 Danish kroner by the end of, I can't write, 2020. So I know I got 10,000 coming in from another deal, and I have a few things afloat which might get there, but I still need to get some more business in. And this is the next big thing I want to talk about. So how do I get to those 60,000 Danish kroners? Let me rewrite here. How to reach 60k DKK goal. And the thing is, I know how to take pictures now. I know how to shoot some videos. I'm still improving. I'm still making mistakes, but I am improving and getting better. Now, that is not enough. I need to focus on marketing. Something I haven't done properly. I got a website, and that's all good, but nobody's really clicking on it and hiring me, because the issues about a website. Oh, we can save it. The problem about a website is I am fighting off well-established it's a good way for photographers. So if you know something about websites and search crawls, whatever they're called, Google will put some websites above others when people search for a photographer, and I'm fighting against these well-established businesses. So I need to find other ways to get people into my business. In other words, I need to get more hooks out into my business. And let me just do like this. Let me see, still within, yes. So if you do a bit of a fishing analogy, the more hooks you have in the water, the more potential you have to get the fish. It may not work on every hook, and some hooks might be slow and not getting anything. But the more hooks you have in the ocean, the more chances you have to get people to your website. So I'm gonna build on my website. It's gonna look bad, but we'll deal with it. I wanna write some blogs, post about photography, and I wanna make videos. Now, there's one thing I am very much jealous of here on photographers on YouTube platform, and that is they get to speak their native language. They don't have to worry about Alright, let me put it another way. If I had to speak English, I might get a lot of viewers in Canada or England or USA or some other bilingual country like Denmark. And that's good, that's nice, but they are not gonna hire me because I live in Denmark. So I need to get to focus on my target, my audience, those who will actually hire me. So through blogs post where people might search for the best camera or tips on building a YouTube set, whatever it could be, might get people onto my website, notice me, and that will actually help me compete against these well-established photographers. Because now I'm getting more clicks and Google sees that, oh, there must be something great about this website, and this will all be part of the marketing. So all of these is gonna be in Danish. So this channel is gonna be the international channel, the one that's gonna explain everything I do behind the scenes in my Danish business, so to say. Because I feel like this is what has been missing in terms of what I've been doing wrong. I've been spending too much time learning to shoot photos, editing, all that crap. I mean, it is important, and you should always do the best you can do in terms of photography and video that you create, because it's gonna help you get a great back catalog, a great portfolio, which you put on your website. So when people view your videos, read your blog post, that gets to your website. Well, that's great. Another thing is it actually builds some kind of relationship. And this is going to be my last point, but my new understanding on the photo business is that people hire people they trust, people they like. And right now I'm just some website with photos, and they might look great and they might look like shit to others, but they don't know me. They don't trust me, they don't know who I am, they have never heard me speak or anything, and this will all add value to my marketing. And that will be my last word. I hope to do a monthly video, and the goal for this, until the next videos come, I hope to have made at least 2 blog posts and 2 videos. We're gonna take it from there, maybe gotten some new money in. I'm gonna tell you about my jobs, perhaps even do some behind the scenes, eventually someday, or gear reviews. I don't know. I've been trying to make this YouTube channel for over half a year, I guess, and I never had the guts to do it. I've been testing different studio setups and everything, and now I'm just saying, screw it. I shouldn't have said screw it. Now I can't monetize, but I'm not gonna monetize this, so screw that. Now we're doing it. It's gonna be the first step, the first cringy, terrible video that has been without any direction, because I want to tell you so much, but I shouldn't. I should compromise. I should make it more compact. I can't speak anymore. English is my first language. Have a great day. My name is Claus Fransen, and if you want to see what I've done to my website, follow along, hit subscribe, press the like button, and yeah, follow me on Instagram at Claus Fransen. You know the deal. Ring the bell. Do we even have a bell yet? Yeah. See you.